going further than this little turbo ever thought she would go. All the way up. Changed a bit. Obviously it's going to change it quite a bit, guys, so we just need to correct the air fuel in the car with moving that advance on the cam. I mean, there's obvious reasons why it's going to change that. We're moving where the combustion's happening. So
yeah, the air fuel dropped,
which is explain why we were having so many issues before. So we'll get that sorted out and get this cleaned up, and then we'll get another testament on what it does. So, a little update after changing the VE table and adjusting for the fuel change. You guys can see here we actually made 1 horsepower difference, and the torque is a little bit different. Obviously, I think it's a little bit less torque now, but changing the advance on the cams, it did not sort out our issue where the car is pulling timing right at about 5,200.
5,200 and up, it starts pulling timing really bad, and I have to get out of it.
So, the cam gear adjustment being advanced wasn't our issue. The car's still doing the same thing.
It was nice to see though that you take, what would you take, 15 degrees out of the intake?
I took out 14 degrees.
And we lost nothing as far as horsepower.
Right.
So I would say probably add some of that advance back in, not as much.
Right.
I'd probably say add like
5.
maybe 5 or so back in. Then you'd pick up that little bit of lost torque, and you would keep.
Because she did take a little bit longer to come in.
Right.
Definitely noticed that. It took longer for the turbo to actually come in.
Yeah. So
But
I would put about 5 degrees back in.
So we'll add a bit more timing into it, but it's still not sorting out our issue of why the car is pulling timing. It seems like almost bad fuel.
Could be,
because it should be making more than what it is right now, and we're kind of fighting that. Problem is, if we put a splash of E in it right now, it kind of screws us on our pump gas map.
Too bad we didn't have like some Torque or something we could track to see if it wants to feel like some additive. Because I mean, yeah, as soon as we get over about 22 pounds, it starts to not get happy. We're at like 30 pounds right now, and as soon as I turn the boost down a little bit, it gets better. So I mean,
it shows that we're at the limits of fuel.
We know this setup should make more. Like
definitely know it should make more. So we tried the unknown that we were doing with it, because the only thing that's different in the setup is cam gears, and we tried that, and that didn't change anything. Obviously, it just made it spool a little bit slower and right around the same power.
What we could do is we could try turning the boost down quite a bit and just
add time.
the timing up. See if we can at least hit close to our goal, and then on E85 we'll be able to party anyways. But yeah, I don't know, it just, for some reason, it doesn't like it. So,
I mean, even we add timing on less boost and we start to see detonation, we know what it is at that point.
right. And being that turbo is going to make a lot more power and not need as much boost as like a PTE will.
Right.
Usually it's the other way around with
Yep.
PTE, but
It's more torque happy.
yeah. So we could try that.
So I'm gonna add some advance into the intake cams again, guys. And then we're gonna turn the boost down and play with timing more. Obviously we still have the knock currents and we know what it is, it's fuel. Because the car should be making more power than this, so. Maybe we'll get a octane booster if it gets to that point, but I'm gonna put this advance back in. He's gonna look at the curve right now, and by the time that he's done with that, I should have the advance back in the cams. So he's pulling up the graph overlay right now. We're gonna see having the advance on the intake cam as far as we did versus having it zeroed out. This will show you guys the benefits and kind of see it overlaid. This is something that you honestly don't get to see, and this is good information.
So if you look here, like down here, so this is basically power under the curve.
Yep.
So it links up right here and becomes the same up top, of course, which is what I expect. But
Right.
this right here, that is a solid gain with the intake, the way you had the advance. So you are gaining a little bit below the curve,
Right.
which is good. You're going to feel that with drivability. It's not huge, but it is there.
Yeah.
It is a gain's a gain. I mean, at the end of the day. So, yeah, I'm fully, supporting putting some advance back in it. I would just maybe not get as spicy as it was, but definitely need some.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do now. At least you guys get to see the difference in it. And yeah, so I'm gonna knock this out and then we'll get back to it.
From the turbo.
All right, guys, we got some advance back into intake cams. We're gonna turn boost down and add timing. If it still has a detonation issue, well, we got shitty fuel. So with turning down the boost, everything looks to be like it should. We're back up on our timing. So now he's just gonna bring up the wastegate duty cycle. We get it up a little bit higher and we'll see what happens. Oh, we're going further than this little turbo ever thought she would go. All the way up. We're gonna send that wheel right out the exhaust housing.
Again?
Again.
He's back with the goods.
Look at the delivery man here. I'm waiting for
Hey, thanks.
Oh, you still recording?
Yeah.
Son of, I can't cuss. Oh, thanks, delivery guy. I don't even how.
They're out of
Oh, it smells so good. That's all right, I got his fuel. Guys, we finally did it. All day.
I'm tired.
6 hours later, literally.
6 hour pump gas map.
All you needed was octane booster.
We fought this thing all day. So the last time you guys saw, we were messing with the cam gear adjustment. That wasn't it. Then we started messing with, what did we go after, cam gears? We went plugs?
Spark plugs.
Nope, we went injector.
Oh, yeah, injector.
So we were having counts, misfire on number 4. So we switched to injector from 2 and 4 to see if it followed. Didn't follow. After that, I was pretty convinced on the spark plugs, so we changed out the spark plugs. Didn't change it. So then after that we did the map sensor because we had an Omni 4-bar on it, and now we have a COBB 4-bar, which granted it's a lot smoother.
Yeah, it gave me a much better resolution for tuning, which is what I knew it would do.
Yeah, so much better with that. So every part helped a little bit, but it ended up being bad fuel. Noob. Like, come on Travis, where you at? So I can yell at him. Oh, you got some?
Oh,
come on, bro.
we're taking shots.
Jeez. Beep, beep, beep. So, good old octane booster got us where we needed to be.
It's your fault.
No, it's not. Don't cuss. It's not good for you. Jeez, people. So, we got to where we needed to be, just like we thought. 502 wheel and 477 torque, which turns out to be, that's Mustang, 585 on a dyno jet. That is at 32 pounds of boost. And look at that curve. That's a very nice curve, guy.
We learned a lot about the cams, though. I mean,
We did.
We did ideally, messing with the cam gears, learned the perfect spot to put them. So that wasn't all a waste. We got the cam timing dead on where it should be now. So we lost a tiny bit of idle chop, which I know you're going to be sad about, but we gained drivability. We still kept the same torque and
The low end.
Yeah, we kept the low end there just by not advancing it quite as much as you had it, but still there. So, I mean, you know, it's a learning experience.
Very
So.
curious. Same identical setup. Pull up my 17 STI map and see how it relates, because I made 501 wheel on that, just to see.
Yeah.
That car had no cam gears on it, just ABCS. I'd be interested.
Yeah. Different manifold, right?
Cosworth,
Cosmic manifold, so a little better manifold, so that's gonna
30 pounds boost instead of 32.
Yep, that's usually what the Cosworth manifold does for you, is make the same power with a pound or two less.
Yeah.
So that's a known fact.
Yep.
I find that on all the cars I built. But yeah,
Now we got good fuel on her.
it's about time.
Put E98 in because we're trying to get our mixture up, and we're gonna max out little girl over there. Every bit that she can do, we're gonna find out today.
Yeah, I can't wait, because yeah.
This is the moment. She's making good power right now. Very similar to your 6266.
Yeah.
A little bit better low end curve.
Yeah, it's definitely got more end of the curve than the 6.2. I'm just curious to see after 38 pounds if it still has any balls left, because
Right.
the 6.2 doesn't stop.
No.
So.
Yeah, we know that. 6.4. Woo, we're starting to lay over. Turn it up.
Yep.
Just keep sending the booster away, and she'll keep making power. It don't matter what you do.
That's how precisions
Yeah.
work. You just
Yep.
turn the boost up and you make more power every time.
Exactly.
So.
So we got the fuel in it. We're just taking a short break here. And I'm gonna probably let the camera charge for a minute because we're getting low. Should have charged it when we were having all our troubles, but at least we made progress.
Yep, I'm happy with it finally.
Yep. We weren't just gonna send it, guys. It was better just to figure it out, spend the time, and we got to learn a lot about the cam gears, like you were saying.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, the biggest thing is making sure if the knock was real or not, because when you're tuning these cars, you run into this quite a bit. And on pump gas, knock is your enemy. You can melt the motor very quickly if it's real. And so everything we went through was to make sure it was real or not. Some people might just say it's fake and just push through it, but I had a feeling it was real. It kind of felt like it was real, and turned out it was. So good thing we got it dialed out and figured out. So
Time to move on to the next step. Travis is over here, so I can give him crap for getting his Chevron crap gas.
I went where you told me to go.
I love that.
We're gonna end it here, guys. This is it for this video. Card made 502. He can figure out how to drive it home on E. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break, charge the camera, then have some fun. All right, guys, first pull on E85 right now. We're gonna see what the car makes. don't be hating on the cam gear, like.
I know you like those cam gears.
Yeah, I do like them cam gears. Guys, just an update. We finished up the tune on Travis's car. Well, Steve over here finished it. I just watched. And it didn't quite go to what we wanted to, but we did cap the turbo out. She was capped out right at 36, 38 pounds.
We took it to 40 plus, but
Yeah.
it didn't end well.
No, she just not
probably
happy.
hit a wall.
So
Tried throwing all the timing at her, she still hit a wall.
that's a Garrett for you. They're always a letdown, but they are the most reliable because they don't make power. But he ended up making, what are we making this beast?
Let's see. Let me pull it up here. So we made
I wonder if it's the below 5,000.
that one right there. 580 and 675 dyno jet.
Below 5,000.
Yep.
I wonder if
So-
it's the below 5,000.
Close enough to that 700 wheel we were going for, but that torque though.
Yeah. Torque's pretty good.
How much do you want to bet?
That's the torque record.
1 month he's going to be back with a 6.4. 6466 or a 6870. He's coming back.
He'll leave a lot happier.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's going to happen. Don't
I
you
give it
agree?
3 months.
Oh, he's counting down now. So, I guess a letdown, but not really letdown. Kind of what we expected out of it.
I called it.
I got the same question as him. Does it have the most torque under 5K?
No, that does stage 6.
Yeah,
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Made 600 plus foot-pounds.
Yeah, you ain't beating H-Tuff on that.
Under 5K?
4, yeah, like 4 grand.
Oh yeah.
3,800, 4 grand.
And that was with an old school.
Horrible turbo. Horrible.
So I got it all wrapped back up. Everything's back together. Covers are back on the timing. And this thing is all ready to go. We will be getting Travis's first reaction on this because that torque you're going to feel. But that's all right, guys. Wanted it to make more, but that's kind of how it goes. It's a 3576 Gen 2 turbo. We've never found the limit of it or turned it up to that point. So we're not too surprised. I said anywhere from 38 to 40 pounds. That's where it's going to be capped out. And that's kind of where it showed us. But still, 580 and 580 on horsepower and torque, that's going to feel amazing on this Mustang dyno. And he's going to be really happy. I do think he's going to get addicted and want more power. But next up, we got a surprise for you guys. Wait till you see it. For closing the hood.
You don't want to fly open.
Make sure we get the hood closed. We're gonna go do our first impression.
I mean, Mexico's
this.
far, and you didn't want the hood to fly open on the way in Mexico.
Yeah, we got a long trip, hey guys, to go to Mexico. And we're gonna get Travis's first impression of his new 580 wheel Mustang dyno.
Will it spin
STI.
in third?
Now, will it spin in third? She makes torque.
She makes a lot of torque. 570, 580? Peak power and peak torque within 500 RPM?
Oh yeah, this is gonna rip. You ready?
We're gonna go make sure it drives right.
Farewell.
You leaving?
Farewell.
Yeah.
Keep it in a straight line.
Oh, we'll try our best, right?
Yep.
So how's the drivability so far?
Beautiful.
Driving good?
Yeah, no, it's nice and smooth on E.
We're just showing up into Mexico. He's gonna have his first feeling of this thing. Here we go.
Just tip into it?
Yeah.
Gosh.
You see 580 and you get deterred, but then you feel it.
Oh. Yeah, no, she
It
picked up to
moves.
32 real quick.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's going a little faster than it appears, huh?
You said first through third?
Yeah.
Alright.
Here we go. There she started moving around.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. sorry. I'm still trying to get used
He's
to that.
he's
that
excited.
third gear.
I know I don't have a light on you.
I'm trying to shift like Bader and get that fast shift, and
Nah,
every time I try it in this car, third gear likes to lock me out.
he'll get used to it, guys, and the power, and she started moving around pretty good in third, huh?
She started getting a little squirrely.
Yeah.
I felt the steering wheel get light and start moving, and had to straighten it out. And
You know what that means? You're right at that 700 wheel mark where they start moving around, boys.
She's picking up.
Yeah, she felt really good.
You want to know the best part?
Huh.
It's not even the kill map.
No.
He just put on the nice
Yeah.
hot map.
Big thank you to Steve. We threw the FA on it because we just drove it here to help out Travis. He went ahead and took care of us, even though I give him crap for not sending me a map.
It's not my favorite car to tune. I'm not a big fan of them.
Well, you better get to be a fan because we're going to turn this thing up.
Well, if it makes more than 350, then I'll have respect for it.
Oh, 350. I better be making 350 a cylinder.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, just a review of our day. It was a rough day.
Yeah, it's been, what, we've been here for like 10, 12 hours?
Yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah.
All this because of bad fuel.
Yep.
Literally, guys. Well, we figured we wouldn't check the most obvious because usually that's not what it is. So, I mean, the bright side of it is she has a really bad old car.
Learned a lot about it.
Yeah. That thing is ready to go. Travis's reaction to it was pretty priceless.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah, as soon as she picked up in third, picked the whole front of the car up, he didn't really know what to do. He missed third, it was great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like
As soon as the power hit, he missed third gear, it was great. So, Travis, I know you're watching this. I'm glad you're happy. You'll be back for more. That's just how it goes.
Put a bigger turbo and then we'll get some really good.
She made pretty close to what we wanted, but I'm let down with it.
Yeah, we overlaid the 6266 for my Forester and it just owns that turbo.
Yeah, just wasn't cutting it. Well, I'm sure this is gonna be a long video. I'll probably put it into 2 parts for you. Obviously, you're not gonna hear that until the second part, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We enjoyed our time hanging out with Steve, even though it was a stressful day, and it's been a lot of fun. Art came and helped us out over here. Appreciate it, buddy. Definitely had a lot of help today. He got to learn quite a bit too. And we did too. We got to learn a lot about it. So that's the part about it. These cars, they fight when you try to make power. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah, the biggest thing we learned is if you want over 600 horsepower, don't buy a Garrett.
This is true, guys.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said it.
shots fired. You want real power. Precision is where you gotta go.
I'm sure there's some Garrett people out there that are going to be really pissed off I said that, but I see a lot of cars and precision turbos just never let me down in the power department.
No.
So they're cheaper and they make more power.
Yep. So there you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna be doing a full mod list and price sheet on this build here soon for you guys, because I know a lot of you've been asking about it, but that's gonna wrap up the video tonight. Have a good day, guys. We're gonna close out the video here for Travis's car. Well, he's gonna be heading home. We're gonna stay another night because it's pretty late.
Yeah.
It benefits for him because he's got the kiddo over here that's, oh man, don't do that, bud.
Oh, and he's gonna sleep the entire
Yeah, he's gonna
drive.
sleep the whole way home. Look at him, he's mad at me now. I told him don't wipe the car. But,
I made a deal with him. He gets to drive it tomorrow.
oh, you get to
So-
drive it.
So we're gonna go to the parking lot, and I'm gonna let him just sit on my lap and steer
Yep.
with me.
But,
Thanks to Steve making a deal with my child.
saying he can drive the car.
Yep.
What do you think of this whole trip?
Dude,
Everything with the car?
I'm actually really happy. It was a great drive down.
Yeah.
Besides the wind,
Yeah.
got some fantastic pictures. Had a good time in the hotel. Had a lot of fun here. It was a long day, but
It was worth it.
overall, I'm just happy with the car.
Yeah. Now you get to go home, enjoy it, and I'll see you at home.
All right, man.
Later, bro.
Later.
Have a safe drive, guys. See ya. Back to the FA, guys.